All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Game 7 of the NBA Season 4 2018. I'm online coach, Big Kurt Lord, and I'm going to be coaching my Philadelphia Sixers at home. Our season record is 3-3. Atlanta Hawks is coming into Philly with a 2-3 record. This should be a real good game coming up. If you want to join any leagues where you can win money in my seasons, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or just friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and current.
And welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. The 76ers control the tap. Covington. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. To Trae Young for three. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's Atlanta beyond the arc for three, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
With another basket there.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Shot from the lane won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen to Trae Young. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Fires the three. Snared by Embiid. To Covington. Count the bucket for two.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Covington. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Blocked by Collins. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Oh, 5-second violation.
For the 76ers.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Lynn. Deep right corner. Now a step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. And the front court comes Simmons. It's 12-10. Runners good there.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Lynn. To Kevin Huerter. From the painted area, won't go down. To Simmons. Cruises inside for two.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Lynn. It's denied by Embiid. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 20, Markelle Fultz. Entering the game for the Hawks. Number 24.
That's blocked by Johnson. That's going to be out of bounds. Another chance. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line. Can't connect. shot was forced.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
15-footer at the buzzer. And it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. The first quarter's complete. It's the Sixers out in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lin. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. Sixers control. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Simmons. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
Trae Young. To Kent Bazemore. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Lin with it. Down 8. Lin. Great look and vision. Got it.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Like the confidence. Tough shot there for McConnell. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Misses that one free throw. To Fultz. No! Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Fultz with the basketball, up by 6. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on the and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Hawks have it. Trae Young to Kent Bazemore from long range. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Simmons missed it. To Kent Bazemore. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. To Trae Young. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 12, Torian Prince. Entering the game.
Blocked by Covington.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Almost unlucky bounce. To Embiid. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. To Trae Young. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Shot stopped by Embiid.
You know why? I don't see...
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fultz. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Inside, he scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. To Kevin Huerter. To Trae Young. And hits off a killer step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. I got this play. Let's go.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks are still very much in this matchup. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game drive. Assists.
The chemistry for each squad has been great today, and that explains the high assist total. Coming out of halftime, I'm interested to see what kind of defensive adjustments are made to limit the easy scoring opportunities.
Player of the half.
Simmons was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young, that is great vision. The monster stuff. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Simmons buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Redick with it. Leads 5. Redick. It's no good. Shots not going down. Knocked away at the rim.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here's Atlanta. Fires the 3. That one also no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs.
And a putback slam.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not. And he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Trae Young lays it in.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Knocked loose. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Simmons into the front court. Up 5. Simmons. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Goes to the left side. Valued practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Sixers call for time as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Runner's good there.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Driving right to the basket. Trae Young. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Simmons. And the rebound taken down by Collins. In a flash, scores at the rim.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Trae Young Passed it off. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Kevin Huerter for three. That's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Simmons with it up top. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter. Slams it home on the putback. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's the Sixers out in front. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. To Covington. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Fultz. Fires the three and drains it.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Hawks have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Add 2 points to the board. Lynn with it. His guys trail now by 4. It's denied by Embiid.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Blocked by Embiid.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 18, Miles Plumlee.
Trae Young to Lynn. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. To Redick. And scores.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Hawks with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. It's Embiid with the rebound. Surveys the floor. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense.
Here's a message to the defender. I know you're here physically, but I have zero clue where you are mentally. You have to contest a shot. That's what defense means.
Fultz into the front court. Leads 3. From long range. Plumlee's there for the rebound. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Sixers get it back. McConnell. To Embiid. Inside, he scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one also no good. To false. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Trae Young. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Like both teams are making substitutions. Covington fires the three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. For 3, not easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Nice pass to set things up. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Beyond the arc for 3. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Covington. Fires the 3. Robert Covington is long, and it pays off with the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
The Hawks will use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
on the painted area, won't go down. Off the mark. Well contested.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The drive, right to the basket. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing the shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Oh, yes, me and you.
Here's a chance from long range. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Shot from the lane won't go. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers took this down to the wire before getting the win. They did an incredible job with the three ball, getting plenty of points from long range. As a squad, they were able to take advantage of a perimeter defense that couldn't lock them down. The Hawks must be devastated after such a close loss. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. Second chance points.
This matchup was all about second chance points. Players from each of these teams were involved in the action, taking offensive rebounds and turning them into points for their respective scoreboards.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.